Last night I flew over Sunset Boulevard, searching for you.
So,
sit back,
relax.
and enjoy.
Here's Johnny.
Okay, so EDC time. This is well overdue. BirchbarkJohnny asked me to do this about a year ago. He tagged me, and I never did it. But I never forgot, so I have some integrity. So he asked for my EDC, my everyday carry, which changes depending on the weather. So you're going to see my winter EDC. Alright, so first and foremost, I usually carry this with me everywhere, and very rarely do I forget it. And I kind of fought getting a smartphone. This is the Galaxy Nexus that came out last year. And I got it because I like the bigger screen, and as you can see, it holds reading material. It also holds PDF files. I have the LDS preparedness manual in my phone. And you know, for as long as I can keep this thing going with all the different things, as you'll see in the future cooking vid, I always have ways of charging my phone. So, and maybe I'll do a video when I redo my bug out bag. I'm going to be redoing my bug out bag from the one you saw through the storm. Obviously, I think I said back then I was planning on totally redoing it, and I think I will film it. If you guys want me to film when I redo the whole bug out bag, then I'll do it. If you don't say anything, then I have to at least get like 5 comments saying do it. And nobody making fake accounts either. It's just I have limited times, and I love doing the videos, but that's going to be an involved video. So there's going to be a lot of stuff going in there. Anyway, let's get back to the EDC so we don't make this video like 25 minutes. But that's why I have this. I mean, this allows me to take pictures and use that also as reference, and there's just so many different things you can do with this. And so that's one of the things I carry. Of course, I always have my work phone, which is my Nextel. I usually always have it on me. It's just what I have to use for work. And I don't know, my job's kind of odd. Even when I'm off, I'm still on, you know, as far as work. Like they can call you and call you in. And we're kind of a teamwork kind of group, so I don't like leaving anybody hanging. The next thing I have is my Leatherman. I absolutely love this Leatherman. This is the Leatherman Surge. And let me tell you, I don't know if I ever did a review on this, but this thing, I have beaten this thing to death. I mean, I've used it as a hammer. I have really went all out with this. So I mean, this has had heavy use in the past 3 years, and it's taking the beating. There's some little quirks now because of the beating that I gave it, but it's passed all my expectations to the point where I'm going to begin buying a couple more. I want to get one in black, and then I might get another one just like this. I love it. I'll go through some of the features. Let me put the camera down since I was too lazy to get the tripod. Okay, so these are all the features on this multi-tool. You got wire cutters here inside the inside the pliers, as you can see, and also these are cutters right here where my fingernail is. And then you have the grip pliers. I have no idea what the heck this thing is. Can anybody tell me what this is? I think it said it was an awl. Never used it. Have no clue what the heck I would use it for, except for maybe, I don't even know. I don't even know what I would use that for. You guys have any ideas? Throw them my way. This is one of the only fails on this tool. This is the Phillips head part of it, which got heavy use. In fact, it was funny. All Christmas, people kept like asking me for this tool constantly. They're like, "Oh, can I have that knife? Do you have the screwdriver on there? Can I see that?" You know, with all the gifts that need screwdrivers. But this piece broke off. This is the little mini screwdriver, and unfortunately it didn't survive my onslaught, but I was really manhandling it. So, and then you have a larger screwdriver right here. You have your knife and your saw. I haven't used the saw that much, a little bit, but not. And you also, in this place of the saw, you're given a file, which I'm sure there's other accessories that you can buy with this. This is really hard with one hand, guys. Hold on. I'm going to use my teeth. Okay. And you have the more serrated type file and then the fine file. And that would go in place of the saw here. I've never used the file. Ever. I've used the scissors extensively. The only piece that broke off on the scissors, there used to be a plastic piece right here, but I since destroyed that. And I'm not too thrilled about the scissors. They're not, I don't know. I mean, I can get them to cut things, but it wasn't to the extent where that's all I would need. I make sure that I usually have, well, at least in my bug out bag, I have better scissors than that. It's another kind of serrated type cutting knife, which I've used several times. And then I've used this. This gets heavy use, and this is also a flathead in here on the other end. So really, I love this thing, man. And here's your can opener and bottle opener. So those are all the features on here, and I absolutely love this thing. It comes with a pretty decent carrying case, which obviously you've seen. I've had a lot of use with this. And I just got a cheapo light here that I attach here. I'm not going to take it out. It's just like a Home Depot jobby. And here, hold on. And it's pretty darn powerful. You know, but it's, you know, your regular LED mini light. And it's one of the metal ones, but it was cheap. I got it for like $10. And, you know, I don't go crazy with my EDC flashlights, although I do have my tacticals within my bug out bag. And here's my EDC carry knife. I absolutely love this thing, man. And when I first got it, I was like, oh, this seems really cheaply made. But it's been working really well. And very, very nicely sharpened knife when it came out of the box. And I try to keep it pretty darn sharp. It already cut me once in like the middle of the year, and it was, yeah, that was me being stupid. But one of the things I like about this, and I always say, whenever you see in my channel, I'm always about the backups for your backups. And it's a good thing too, because my wife borrowed this flashlight, and when I turned it on when I needed it, guess what? She ran the batteries out. I have a feeling she left it on. She claims I don't know what you're talking about. But I have my backup, which is the BladeLight. And you can use this for when you're cutting on the campsite, or if you just close the knife. Let's not cut myself because I'm not paying attention. Hold on. Yeah. I don't want to have a repeat of what happened before. Okay. You can use it as a flashlight, and it's super bright. I mean, it's really bright. And, you know, you have the button there, and it takes the two AAA batteries that go in. This knife is as light as a feather. I mean, I hardly know I even have it in my pocket. love this knife, and it's been durable, it's been surviving, and I hope it continually does well, because I'm going to keep beating this snot out of it. And if it survives, then I'm going to buy another one, because it was worth it. I love the light feature. Well, there's my keys. That's my other carry item. A lot of these keys are for work. Different truck keys for work. And we don't care about keys, do we? But I do have a little mini wrench here that I use at work quite often. And I have, this is a heavy duty carabiner from REI, which is a pretty heavy duty one, because my other one was one of those cheapos you just get, and it kept dropping my keys on the ground, and I lost some of these keys, and it wasn't a good day for Mojo Pin 12. I also have this little kind of cat defensive tool in case I need to poke somebody's eye out. Okay, another part of my EDC. I usually carry this in the winter because it's kind of bulky and I carry a lot of stuff in it, and usually in the summer I'll keep most of the stuff I have in here in my pockets and whatnot, and I'll wear kind of cargo pants or something in the summer. I'm not affected by the heat. I love the heat, so it doesn't bother me. Basically I have my work IDs in here. It's the Maxpedition ID case, I guess it's called. I don't even know what it's called. But if you go on Maxpedition, you'll find it. And I freaking love this thing. It is chock full of pockets, and even if I am not carrying it, like in the summer, I leave it in my car. And you got a back pocket back here that I have my backup mini screwdriver set. Now I use this extensively with work. That's why I have the backup screwdriver, and it will come in handy whenever if I ever have any failures on my Leatherman. It holds all my credit cards and stuff here, and then you have another pouch. And normally I keep my batteries. I have the AA's and the AAA's are no longer in there because I used them to put them in the flashlight that was mysteriously dead after my wife used it. I didn't do it. So I usually keep my cash in here. I usually keep about $100 at all times in small bills. I'll have all 10s, 5s, and 1s. And then the rest, I'll keep my actual spending cash in this pocket here. And also in this pocket, sorry, I'm not showing you anything, am I? I keep a small lighter, just in case. And I have all these other pockets that I don't even utilize that are in here. I love this thing. Now, in the winter, I sometimes have the fire steel. The more and more I think about it, I don't have a clue why I keep this. It's not like I live in the wilderness. I live in New Jersey, and I mean, I'm not going to be going out into the side of a highway to start a fire. I am pretty sure I'm going to have somebody that I might be able to help me, in case he gets stuck somewhere. But I don't know. I sometimes think like it will be a good thing. I'll just forget it's there, and if I ever did really need it, it would be there. But really, it's kind of stupid. I have no idea why I keep it there. In the back, I have another kind of mini screwdriver tool from work, and what we call the diddle stick. It's something we use on the equipment that we have, the lasers that send you all your internet data. And you have Velcro here if you want to throw some kind of patch on there identifying, this is Mojo Pin 12s, but I don't do that because I don't know. I'm not into the tactical patches per se. And I also forgot, I also have in this pocket, I always keep a Sharpie, always. I always use these things constantly. And I'm always losing them half the time, so it's good to, or at least I always have one in my back pocket. And so I always end up using it and leaving it somewhere, but I always make sure this one stays where it's put. And also, backup pen. which is another thing I tend to lose often. So these always stay in here, so when I do lose that pen or Sharpie, I have my backup and I make sure I don't lose these. They always go back once they've been used. So that is the miraculous EDC that you waited an entire year to see. So do your best, let God do the rest. Next videos coming up will be the cooking for that I promised Road Pilgrim, and then the hat, light hat review for One Ugly Guy, and who knows what's coming down the pike. Thanks for watching, guys. God bless.